MMA Countdown, episode, I don't even know what episode this is, like.
Podcast wise, this might be number 4.
I think number 4, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I guess we can start off with the McGregor retirement, or, I mean, is it a retirement? I don't know what to call it, right? Air quotes, retirement, I don't know, I don't believe it. I know you don't either, right?
Yeah, I don't believe it. I mean, like, I could see where, like, I could see if, like, he sat off for, like, another year or so, but, like, I just don't see him. I don't see him retired forever. He's way too young. He's gonna want the money.
Yeah, and the thing is, he did this already in, what, 2016, 2 years ago? He already put out a tweet saying he was retired, and then he came back and fought, which, like, we all knew he was gonna do. And well, what I think he's doing this for is to kind of like a leverage tactic, I guess, because I guess he wants to share in the UFC or something.
I think that's part of it. I think it's like a power struggle right now, because, like, it started with them trying to book him in the co-main. He was like, no. Then he goes back and says, I want a main event spot, and now I want shares. And then he was talking about how he wants Khabib again. So I don't think he could get anything that he wanted, which was shares, a main event spot without a belt, and Khabib. So I just don't think he got anything of what he wanted, so he retired. So
yeah, no, I feel the same way. I think he's just doing this for leverage, to just show Dana White, like, hey, I still have a lot of power. And, like, I mean, that tweet was like headline news on ESPN, so like anything he does is pretty much breaking news. So I guess he wanted to kind of like re-emphasize that to Dana White. But I mean, yeah, I don't believe he's retiring at all. Not a chance. Like you said, he's entering his prime too. He's not even 30 yet, is he?
He's like 30.
Yeah, he's 30 exactly. That's like.
Another thing that's kind of interesting is he didn't check out of the USADA pool either.
Oh yeah, I seen
like,
Chael Sonnen talk about that.
Yeah, and like to check out of the USADA pool, like, wouldn't, like, I mean, like, if you checked out of there, that means you're officially retired.
I was gonna say, even if you like just announce that you're retired, kind of like what Chael was saying, like if you just come out and say, oh, I'm retiring, doesn't USADA just take you out of the pool?
No.
Oh,
Uriah Faber's still in the pool. He's been in the pool for 2 years.
Because I thought Chael was saying even if you announce, like, hey guys, I'm retiring, the USADA will just take you out of the pool and you have to re-enter again. But I'm not sure if, like... No,
you have to tell them you're retiring.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to, like, go to them and withdraw from the pool. If not, they're just going to show up at your door.
Yeah. Well, then
every month with test kits.
Well, if that's the case, then he's definitely not retiring.
Yeah, like, I don't think he is, because to wait and get back into it is different, but...
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think this is just... a ploy, but I do think the UFC responded with John Jones headlining the July card and not him, and making the co-main.
That's International Fight Week, right?
Pretty sure, yeah. It's the only July pay-per-view.
Yeah. Wow.
That's gonna be a fucking brawl.
Damn, but he did. Yeah, that's gonna be a brawl. I'm not disappointed, but like, I would have liked to see him fight Stipe.
Yeah, I would have rather that. Nah, I don't know. Like that.
Where did that even like come from?
Dude, I guess there was interest on both sides, but Santos was always the number one guy, like, in line. And then, I don't know, I don't know, that kind of fell through out of nowhere. Like you even thought of that. Like people dropped the idea of it being a fight, and then all of a sudden John Jones made it, like, realistic with the tweet, so.
That's so weird. But, yeah, I mean, him versus Santos is going to be a brawl. I can't wait for that.
He's going to have to be real careful.
Oh, yeah, a guy... Like, Santos is a fucking monster, man. He'll knock you out with pretty much anything he throws, so...
Yeah,
that's going to be a legit... Definitely one of the more dangerous opponents he's fought in a while, John Jones.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
like,
this is
power-wise.
the only guy that I think could put him out with one shot.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no one he fought really had this type of power before.
Yeah, just Rampage, I think.
Yeah, well, in his earlier days, but yeah, I agree 100%.
And after this, I think the move to heavyweight's warranted.
Oh,
Because then
I don't think he wants to go to heavyweight. A lot of people are saying the cut to 205 is just so easy for him. He don't even want to like go up there because those guys are much bigger.
I know, but like he's got nothing left. Like
I think maybe for his legacy.
That's what I'm saying.
Down the line.
Like who's next if he beats this dude? Dominic Reyes, Corey Anderson? You think they even have a shot?
Bro, just keep cleaning up that division.
It's not even fun anymore.
I don't know. I mean, I guess for his legacy, he'd probably have to move up at some point. But for right now, I mean, if he beats Santos, it's like...
That's another one.
I don't even know. There's really just like no argument.
He knocked out Gus, beat Smith easily.
Yeah,
and if
so
he does
it's like...
Santos.
I don't know, man. He's in like a weird predicament where like he's so good that like if he doesn't move up, it's gonna hurt his legacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's that good of a fighter that like...
That's the only thing he has left. Like that's the only thing left on the bucket list.
Because nowadays, like if this was before everyone started jumping up weight classes or jumping down, then there wouldn't be an issue. But like since everyone now wants to be a double champion, and some people have become a double champion, like DC, Conor McGregor,
BJ Penn,
even Henry Cejudo. It's like now he has to do it and put that on his resume. GSP. So it's like you have to do that nowadays to be considered one of the best.
Yeah,
which I don't like. I mean, I think just cleaning out your weight class is like just as impressive. Like, look at Mighty Mouse, bro. He has the most title defenses ever.
Yeah, that's called cleaning out.
I think that's a great stat. Yeah, like not a lot of fighters do that. A lot of fighters nowadays, they just get the belt and they don't defend it. They just get the belt and move up or move down, and I hate that.
And at least when like Anderson did it to fight Forrest Griffin, like he went up, but he didn't stay up. You know what I mean? He went to 205, but he didn't stay at 205.
Yeah.
Like he went up for that fight.
And he has some defense to it, Anderson.
Got 9 straight.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, John Jones, I think, is doing it right. He's cleaning out his division. He's defending his belt. This is gonna be the 3rd time he's fought this year in July. If he said he wants to fight 4 times by the end of this year, and it's so possible.
Oh, definitely.
So much respect to him. I mean, he's had some rough patches in his career, but this year, 2019, he's completely making up for it, I think.
Yeah,
Not only did he gain the belt back, but he knocked out Gus, like you said, defended against Anthony Smith, the #1 contender in the division, and now he's going to defend it again against Thiago Santos, who is arguably one of the scariest opponents in that division. So it's like...
Oh, yeah. He's definitely fighting the best guy in the division.
Yeah,
like
so there's no argument like to be made. Like, he's like ducking people, not defending,
yeah.
So... I don't know.
It's interesting. The Rockhold thing at 205 is interesting.
Yeah.
Now that's interesting because if Rockhold beats Blachowicz, they're gonna set. That has to be the next fight. If he beats Blachowicz and then Jones beats Santos, that's the only fight you make for light heavyweight. That's
Corey
it.
Anderson too, though.
He's gonna be Reyes first, though.
Yeah,
Then I'd give Rockhold Corey Anderson and let John Jones wait for a real #1 contender. Because I think if he fights Corey Anderson's a good wrestler, but I don't think his stand-up's even close to John Jones.
No.
And I think Dominic Reyes is the same thing. I think he's good, but I don't think he's anywhere close. Like you could just see the gap that the guy who is on a 6-0 streak right now, Dominic Reyes. He didn't even beat Volkan in my opinion. I thought he lost the majority of that fight, but so did a lot of people. That was a questionable judgment, but
yeah, that was definitely questionable. I kind of like what Chael said. He's like, Volkan won the fight, but Reyes won the decision.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much how it is. That's why you can't let the fights go to decisions like that, because these judges are just sketchy nowadays.
Real sketchy.
Yeah, I could see why they would want to push a guy like Reyes.
Yeah, I do too. He's good. I like him. He's consistent.
Yeah. And Volkan's been there and lost once and then lost again with Anthony Smith, so like they kind of probably didn't want him to win.
They didn't want him to win at all.
Yeah, so you could kind of make an argument in your head as to why they would favor Reyes in that fight, and who knows, man. I think Volkan won that fight too, though. But what else is going on?
Cejudo Moraes.
Oh yeah, Cejudo
That's a good
Moraes.
fight.
Damn, man, they have some beef now.
They do, dude. That's legit beef now. That's legit
He
beef.
came at him for striking out with one of the Bella twins.
Yeah.
Bella.
He goes, you gonna go strike out with one of those wrestling girls again?
He was on Ariel's show, Cejudo. He was like, you know what? That kind of hurt a little bit. But he was having a message for you.
See, nah. I like Cejudo because I want him to lose because I think Moraes is much better than him.
I think Moraes is much better than him. I think Moraes is a fucking animal.
He is a real big animal.
Yeah.
Dude,
his last few fights, he's been really impressive.
He beat, he choked out.
What do they call him? The magician?
The Magic Man.
The Magic Man. Yeah, he is fucking dangerous, bro.
He's got mad wins on his record.
Honestly, I think he knocks out Cejudo.
I do too.
I don't even see Cejudo winning that. I think Cejudo...
Head kick too. I think it's a head kick.
Yeah, it could be, bro. He is fucking literally the magic man. He can do anything.
He head kicked Jimmy Rivera in 30 seconds. And he also head kick knocked out Aljamain Sterling, who's right now the next guy in the division.
Right?
And they also booked, they're going to book Aljamain Sterling versus Pedro Munoz. That's the fight they're booking. I don't know for when, but they both want that fight. They extended his suspension too a little bit, by the way. They're still investigating or looking into that.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But yeah, no, Pedro Munoz definitely deserves a shot. I mean, he took out Cody and then...
Bro, he's beating everyone.
Yeah.
Give that man a
shot.
shot.
We didn't even talk about why the division's in limbo anyways, because of fucking TJ and his tainted supplements.
Oh, yeah.
Or what he says is probably a tainted supplement. You think he cheated? Like, do you think he's a consistent cheater? Like, do you think this is the first time he's gotten caught?
I kind of think... Well, I'm still a little confused on the rules of USADA. Like, I know what USADA does, obviously, but like, I think it's more along the lines of what you were saying. Is like, it's a diuretic, it's a weight supplement. I mean,
yeah, I mean, cheating is cheating. I mean, like, to us, the fans, it's like if a guy gets caught with a diuretic and it's like, he's trying to lose weight, then that's not as bad. But like,
it's cheating though.
From a fighter's perspective, absolutely, dude. I mean, they all struggle to make the weight cut the same. They're not allowed to do any of that. So,
see, now if you ask me if I think he was cheating in regards to taking steroids.
Like, was he taking something, like knowingly taking something, do you think?
I think he was knowingly taking weight supplements. I don't think he was taking any type of supplements that enhance his performance like some other fighters do. I think he's a talented fighter. I mean, I just don't think he would even need to do that. But then again, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say these supplements were just to get him down to that 125 weight. But then again, we can see what happens.
You know what? A really good take on it, and I'm not a huge fan of him. Josh Thompson. He said, if you look at it this way, he goes, "Who says that he didn't cheat for the Cody fight?" He was like, I feel bad for Cody out of everybody because imagine that the guy beat you, was on steroids. He beat you twice, and he essentially took you from the best version of you to a guy who's on a third straight knockout. He goes, he said this with pure speculation. He's like, if he is in fact on steroids or a performance-enhancing drug, that just changes Cody's whole career. Like, if he wasn't, say if TJ is juicing, and say if he wasn't for the Cody fight, like in retrospect, like,
yeah, you gotta think about that.
Like,
if he is really juicing up and is legit on like some type of steroid.
And he said, why wouldn't you want to juice up if you are a juicer for the biggest fight of his life at the time versus your rival for the belt?
Yeah, if we find out he's been on this for like a while, then I feel bad for Cody because he did ruin his career.
Yeah, I mean that whole division. I like the way 135 is going now. Like, we've got a couple new people in it. TJ's gonna come back eventually. So I think that's really moving in the right direction.
Dominic Cruz coming back soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Uriah Faber's gonna come back.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, this isn't too big of news, but I thought it was. Jacare Souza saying like he's gonna retire if he doesn't get a shot at the title after Yoel Romero.
Yeah, he deserves it if he beats Yoel.
I think I agree. I think he deserves a shot. I mean, he just came off a huge win versus Chris Weidman. Isn't he on like a 3-4 fight win streak?
Before the Gastelum fight. Dude, it was a split decision though. I remember Kelvin won the opening rounds, and then Jacare kind of wore him down and got a little better as it went on, and he...
Well, what is he ranked?
Jacare?
No, Souza.
Yeah. I think he's
Jacare Souza.
Third.
Okay.
Maybe, or fourth in the division. He's high up there. I just don't know how the fuck Yoel Romero's ranked that high, but I mean...
Well, he's probably not going to get a title shot next because they're doing the interim belt.
Yeah, he won't, no. I mean, you can't put... It just... The only way I think Jacare gets that title shot is if Izzy wins and then beats Whittaker, because then you have beef between them because he called out Izzy for not deserving it. And then... Or the Gastelum and you do a rematch if he wins. But you can't do it if Whittaker's there because Whittaker kicked his fucking head off.
Yeah,
that just doesn't.
He's probably not going to get a title shot after that.
Chael Sonnen said he's like Michael Bisping. He does everything right but doesn't get a title shot.
Yeah,
that's just what Jacare's real good though.
God.
Yeah, I love that. That's my favorite thing of all time. But nah, some serious shit though. 170's crazy right now. You got Pettis there.
Shit.
You got Gaethje Barboza this weekend. Oh, that's lightweight. Gaethje Barboza's lightweight. My bad. But still, Pettis said he wants the winner of that. That'd be fucking insane.
Yeah, Pettis is not going to stay at 170.
He isn't, but he could. I think he should fluctuate back and forth.
I think he should too.
You're not going to get a title shot in either one, so.
Usman said if it was up to him, he'd give Woodley the immediate rematch.
Wow. That's big.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that.
Woodley Lawler 2. I always thought in my head, they're like, wow, what if we saw them run that back? Like, if Lawler beats Askren, then they could have made that fight again. Part 2 for the title. But I think that's...
What are you talking about? Part 2 what? Oh, Lawler beat Askren, sorry.
If Lawler beat Askren,
I got
kind of did, but no, he didn't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Lawler, Askren's going to fight Masvidal, man. I think so.
I hope so.
It's the only fight to make. Hope so. What other fight makes sense?
If they did Till...
In the top 5 right now, Usman's fighting Colby. It's going to happen. Woodley's fighting Robbie. And then
Dos Anjos is fighting Kevin Lee.
And then that leaves Masvidal and Askren, the only two in the top 5. It's like, you have to do that fight.
Dude, Kevin Lee might be a great welterweight. He's going to be a little small.
A little bit.
But, like, he's a bigger guy.
I think he can hold his own up there.
I think he's either going to get knocked out by RDA or he's going to take him down and ragdoll him. Like everybody who wrestles does to RDA, but we'll see. That's a good fight. I think that's a really good fight.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I like it. I like where that division's going.
There's like so much
It's honestly becoming. It might at one point take over the 155-pound division. It's like the most depth. Because you do got... Darren Till just lost, but he's still a star. Leon Edwards is coming up.
Oh yeah, he's
like,
real good.
That division is really...
No bullshit, the worst top 10 guy in that division might be Gunnar Nelson.
Wow, yeah. That's crazy.
Or if you even want to say Nate Diaz, because he's technically a 170 and now
he's listed as 155 though.
Yeah.
On the UFC, but I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that division. I think that is the best division in fighting right now.
Yeah, it used
depth-wise. Yeah. I don't think it's top heavy.
I'm still gonna go with 155 just because of like the talent in that division when everyone's healthy. But
like Gaethje is like the 8th guy in the division. Like that's nuts. Barboza's like 6.
Yeah, that division's so good.
Who do you think's gonna win that fight?
I think Barboza, man.
Yeah.
I want Gaethje to win, but I think Barboza. I think he's just so fucking good on the feet, and like Gaethje's not gonna take you down. He wants to fight you.
Gaethje said he was like I'd be stupid not to consider wrestling him, but I feel like heard him say that before, like because he's an All-Pro.
Oh yeah,
All-American, so he can take him down. If
I think Barboza has the best leg kicks in the game.
See, I think Gaethje has the best leg kicks in the game.
Oh, really? I think just like
I'm saying to the leg. If he's hitting you in the leg.
I just mean in general, throwing kicks, bro. Barboza's kicks. When he hit Kevin Lee with that head kick, bro. Oh my god.
Insane. Did you see what Michael Johnson said? He said Gaethje killed my legs worse when we fought. Like he kicks harder.
He probably does kick harder, but I think Barboza
just so precise.
Yeah,
he's skilled. He lasers it on.
I'm excited for that fight.
I think if Gaethje closes the distance and clinches up with him, kind of like he did versus Michael Johnson and Eddie Alvarez, I think if he really tries to keep him in close so you don't get the leg kicks, like what's gonna happen is I think you're gonna end up being right. I think Gaethje's gonna win, but I think you could be right where he's gonna close the distance for like 2-3 rounds, and Barboza's so fucking tough, he's not gonna give up. Yeah. And then he's gonna throw a kick in like the 3rd round, and it's gonna catch him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this fight's gonna be a brawl, bro. It's not even gonna be like it's like Dana White said earlier. He put about Instagram post like it's gonna be a fight of the year candidate for sure.
Yeah.
Like this fight's gonna be insane. Like
Barboza's so tough.
They're both tough.
Oh yeah.
And they're both just stand-up fighters too. It's like you can't even ask for a better matchup than this.
No, yeah, we could.
Stylistically.
The only other person I want to see Gaethje fight, and I want to see to 170, is RDA. Because that dude can throw hands. And that's the type of guy who he likes to fight. Volume strikes.
Oh, yeah.
Always, they both push the pace. So they could be interesting to see who forces their will more and pushes the pace.
Personally, I want Gaethje to win, but I think Barboza's going to. But the reason why I want Gaethje to win is because if he wins this fight, you got to give that man at least a top 3 opponent. You
got to give him Al. I think Al after the Cerrone fight. Or Cerrone.
Yeah, because Gaethje's coming off 2 wins?
1 win.
1 win, but I feel like his performances are so good that the UFC just pushes him. But go ahead.
the only guys he's really lost to are
Just all number one. Like,
Eddie Alvarez and
that's
Dustin
what I'm
Poirier.
saying. Yeah,
In two fights of the years. Two fights of the years.
Exactly. They only match him up against like top opponents because they know he comes to fight.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's the only guy that like him losing doesn't hurt his stuff.
And him and Al don't have. I mean, him and Al have beef.
But yeah, do they?
He calls him a little bitch. So, dude, that's a perfect opponent for him to call out if he wins. Hey, I want the winner of Cerrone Al. That's perfect. Top guys,
Al's not
both like
fighting
this. He won't fight him.
He's
No.
fighting. He's fighting. For
Imagine
the title.
Cowboy Gaethje.
Cowboy
Oh
would
my
do it
God.
100%.
Oh my God, I think he would fold Cowboy.
That would
But
be
that's a
awesome.
story for another day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another great week in the books. Cannot wait for this fight night.
Woo.
And I hope more news and more fights keep getting broken and more stories keep coming out because this last week has
Yeah.
been insane for MMA. And it's fucking
It
go.
really has been.
Go Sox, opening day.